everybody, welcome to class today. Today is going to be a challenging but all levels 1 hour strength building yoga class. So today I am using a set of weights. So if you have a set of dumbbells or even some heavy like tins or water bottles or something that you wanted to use, you could go and grab them. You definitely don't need them. You can do this whole thing without them. I would recommend not having anything too heavy. I have 4 kilo or 8 pound dumbbells here just because that's the only thing that I have at my house. But you could definitely go lighter than that for a lot of the movements, and you could maybe even go a little bit heavier than that for some of the movements. So if you have a range of different weights, that would be great. Otherwise, I would definitely go towards the lighter side of the weight spectrum. We're not pumping iron, we're still kind of doing yoga. So a lot of the movements are kind of long arm movements. You don't really want to be holding anything too heavy out there. It's not going to be great for your elbows or your shoulders. So just bear that in mind if you're choosing your weights. If you enjoy these classes, please remember to like and subscribe and tell a friend. And any feedback or comments or anything like that that you want to see more of, less of, let me know in the comment section below. I super appreciate the feedback. It helps me know what people like and what people don't like. We said that. We're going to get started today at the top of the mat in Savasana. Start at the top of your mat, ground down evenly between your feet in Tadasana. Even spread of your weight between all 4 corners of your feet. Take a nice deep inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. And then a big open mouth exhale, bend the knees generously, just ragdoll forward. Big inhale through the nose, sweep the arms all the way up overhead as you come to standing. And then big open mouth exhale, just let yourself flop forward. One more like that. Inhale through the nose, reach up. Exhale through the mouth, let it all go. Inhale, breathe in, reach all the way up. Seal the lips, start your Ujjayi pranayama if that's in your practice. And on your next exhale, side bend over towards the right. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, side bend over to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, swan dive forward. Bend your knees as much as you need. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, step back into your high plank pose. Bring the wrists underneath the shoulders. Gently tent the fingertips as if you're trying to grip the mat. Engage your quads strongly to help lift your lower belly and your hips. And then engage your lats to slide your shoulders down your back. Gaze is neutral, don't let the head hang forward. We're here for 5 more breaths. From here, bring the big toes to touch or stagger the feet. You're going to roll to the outside edge of your right foot and come into your Vashisthasana. You can stagger that left leg in front if you want to. Wherever you are, stack the left hip on top of the right by drawing it forward slightly, and then lengthen through the spine. So don't curl your head forward. Lean your head back in line with the rest of your body. Maybe reach the top arm up to the sky. Keep drawing that right shoulder blade down the back. We're going to stay here for 4 more breaths. Come back through center into your high plank pose and then take it over to the other side. Making any modifications that you need to, maybe you're dropping that bottom knee, and then set up your alignment points on this side. Hold here for 5 more breaths. come back through center into your high plank pose. Shift forward, drop the knees if you need to. Shoulders come out of the ears as you slow motion lower down all the way to the belly. So we're still lowering. Don't let those elbows hug underneath the body, and keep the hips in line with the shoulders so that when you land on the floor, your chest, your hips and your knees land pretty much at the same time. Untuck the toes, press the pubic bone down as you inhale. Slide the shoulders down the back. Back of the neck is long, baby cobra. Exhale, roll it down. Press the tops of the feet down. Inhale, roll up, baby cobra. Back of the neck is relaxed. Exhale, roll it down. Take 3 more. And this last one we're going to hold. Your glutes are engaged, but you're not gripping. You're pressing the pubic bone down, and maybe if you can do it without bunching the shoulders into the ears, you can float the hands off the mat. Keep gazing down at the floor, gentle tuck of the chin to the chest to lengthen the back of the neck. Almost like you're trying to give yourself a double chin, but really, really subtly. As if that was a fashionable thing to do. Take 2 more breaths here. Keep pressing the feet into the floor. And then slowly lower all the way down. Tuck under the toes, the knees can be up or down. Lift the hips up a little bit first. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, engage the quads. Lift the body as if you've got a surfboard attached to your belly and it's coming all at once. And then take the hips up and back, downward facing dog. As you inhale, raise up onto the toes, tuck under the tail, pull forward into your plank. And then as you exhale, the knees hover above the mat as you send the hips back to the heels and then straighten the legs. Inhale, pull forward into your plank. Exhale, knees hover, hips back, and then straighten into downward dog. Take 3 more spinal waves just like this. And then you're going to come into your downward dog. Walk your feet forward about half a footprint. And then as you inhale, the arms are going to stay as they are. You're just going to bend the knees to hover. So you're in a little crouch. And then as you exhale, straighten. Inhale, come into your crouch. Keep pressing the floor away. Exhale to straighten. We're going to take about 5 more here. Make sure that your knees aren't knocking together. Keep engaging the glutes. And the knees stay in line with the second and third toe as if you're doing a squat. We're going to take 4 more. Last one. And then look towards the top of the mat. Slowly walk the feet up towards the backs of the hands. Coming into Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, circle sweep all the way to standing. Surya Namaskar A with baby cobra. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, step back to plank pose. Shift forward, slowly lower down halfway. Take a pause in your chaturanga and then lower all the way to the belly. Maybe the hands come off as you peel up into your baby cobra. Inhale. As you exhale, slight lift of the hips first, tuck under the toes, lift up into your plank, and then downward facing dog. You can always take a tabletop there. Look to the top. You can step, walk, or gently float. Inhale, lengthen the spine, back of the neck long. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, circle sweep. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. This time you can step, walk, or float to chaturanga. Pause in your chaturanga. Lower all the way down. Hands come off to capital T as you inhale, peel up, baby cobra, feet are down. As you exhale, lift up, plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward dog. Look to the top, step, walk or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk or float. Chaturanga. Pause. Lower all the way down. Arms reach out in front of you. This time as you inhale, arms and legs lift. Savasana variation. And then as you exhale, plant the hands. Gentle tuck of the hips. Lift yourself into a plank or a table. And then exhale, downward dog. Look to the top, step, walk or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk or float. Pause. Lower all the way down. Arms and legs come to a star as you inhale. Peel up into this starfish shape. And then as you exhale, plant the hands, tabletop or plank. Downward facing dog. Look to the top, step, walk or float. Last round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk or float, chaturanga. Lower all the way down. Hands come behind the head. Inner edges of the feet glue together. As you inhale, peel up. And then as you exhale, press the floor away. Plank or table. Back to your downward dog. Take an inhale. Look to the top. Step, walk or float. Exhale. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Grab your hand weights if you've got them. And then as you bend the knees, you're going to come into your chair pose. Now you're going to take your feet a little bit wider than you would in chair, so it's more of a squat position. Depending on how heavy your weights are, you might be holding them at your chest, on your shoulders, or out in front of you. Hold a couple more breaths in your chair pose. You could also just have one weight and be holding that out in front of you as well. And then you're going to press to stand. Take the weights to your shoulders if you've got them. As you inhale, sink the hips back like I'm pushing you back at your hip creases. And then making sure the knees don't knock together. As you exhale, press to stand, hands come overhead. Inhale, squat down. Exhale, stand and press. Inhale, chair. Exhale, stand and press. We're going to do 8 more. Last one. Inhale, come into your chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Keep holding the weights if you've got them. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step back into your plank pose. So, once again, with or without weights. Take an inhale. Your feet wider will make this easier. Feet narrower will make this harder. As you exhale, draw the right hip down slightly as you take a row with that right arm. Inhale into your plank. Exhale, row left. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, right. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, left. Inhale, set it down. You're going to do 5 more on each side. Keeping those hips as stable as you can. Back of the neck stays long. Don't let the head drop. 2 more each side. From here, you're going to take the weight out of your right hand, plant your right hand on the floor. Bring the inner edges of the feet together and roll over into your version of side plank. Maybe you're staggered, maybe your bottom knee is dropped. Take an inhale here, exhale. This time as you inhale, you're going to bring that weight in front of you, tap it down to the floor to the inside of the right hand, and then as you exhale, you're going to do like an archer row. Reach all the way to the ceiling. Inhale. Tap the weight to the floor. Keep the hips stacked. As you exhale, arch a row to the ceiling. Inhale to tap. Exhale to row. Inhale to tap. Exhale to row. We're going to do 4 more. Last one. Bring that weight down to your center. Shift through your high plank. Shift forward as you inhale. Lower down, chaturanga. Exhale. As you inhale, press back up to your high plank. Bring the inner edges of your feet together. Ground down through the left hand. Right hand takes the weight. Reach it up into your version of side plank. Take a cycle of breaths to set up your alignment. On your next inhale, bring that right hand down to tap. Exhale, arch a row. Inhale down to tap. Exhale, arch a row. We're going to take 6 more. Last one. Bring it down, take that weight out of the way. Come into your plank pose, shift forward, chaturanga, pause, and lower all the way down. Now, if your weight is light enough, then you might be able to hold it out in front of you. But I would say if it's more than about 2 kilos, it's probably going to be a little bit too heavy and you're going to lose the form, so don't worry about it. If you've got your weight, you can take it in between your hands. Otherwise, your hands are going to reach forward, your forehead comes down. Take an inhale. As you exhale, reach the fingers away from the toes, lift everything up. Inhale, tap it down. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, tap down. Exhale, lift up, Superman pose. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Keep the shoulders out of the ears. We're going to take 6 more. Last one, we're going to hold at the top. Keep the arms reaching. Turn feet so that your toes face the outer edges of your mat. You're going to point your feet and tap your heels for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Point, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flex. 2, 3, 4, 5. Point, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flex. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more sets of each. 4, 5. Flex. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 3, 4, 5. Flex. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, reach long, and then exhale, set it down. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, gentle lift of the pelvis. Take an inhale. As you exhale, press the floor away, tabletop or plank. And then as you exhale, downward facing dog. Look towards the top of the mat. You're going to step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, chair pose. Exhale, come to stand. We'll flow through Surya V without the weights to start. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. You could hold your weights through this whole thing if you wanted to. Inhale, up dog or cobra, your choice. Exhale, press the floor away. Plank pose. Downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward. Options, crescent lunge or warrior one. It depends on what feels best in your back knee. We're going to hold this first one for about 5 breaths. Wherever you are, draw the right hip back slightly. Lengthen the tailbone without tucking. And then extend the arms out of the rib cage without drawing the shoulders up by the ears. Take one more breath. Plant the hands. Option to keep the right leg floating as you lower down into your chaturanga. Press back up to plank. Lower down into chaturanga. Your back bend, inhale. And then as you exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Step the left leg forward. Set up your crescent lunge or your warrior one. Take the hands down, option to keep the left leg floating, chaturanga, plank, back to chaturanga, your back bend, inhale, and then press the floor away, exhale, downward facing dog. Look to the top, step, walk or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, stand. We'll do 2 more like that. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Your back bend, inhale. And then as you exhale, press back. Downward dog. Step the right leg forward. Inhale into your warrior. And then as you exhale, take it through. We've got that optional double chaturanga. Chaturanga, plank, chaturanga. Your back bend, you could always just come back to plank. And then as you exhale, downward facing dog. Step the left leg forward. Inhale, your warrior. Exhale, take it through your vinyasa. Look to the top, step, walk or float. Last round like this. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, stand. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga, optional for double. Look to the top, step the right foot up. Inhale into your warrior. Exhale through your vinyasa. To the top, step the left leg up. Inhale into your warrior. Exhale through your vinyasa. Look to the top, step, walk or float. Have those weights handy. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, inhale, come into your chair pose, holding those weights. And then as you exhale, come to stand. So we're going to do a deadlift because it's kind of like the transition from a halfway lift into other things. So you're going to have your weights out in front of you. You're going to press your hips back like you're trying to shut a drawer with your butt. You're going to take a slight bend in your knees. So hinge back at the hips. The back stays relatively flat. The hands only come down as far that you feel like you're not rounding and just collapsing. So it's like we're doing a swan dive forward. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, as if you're coming into a halfway lift, engage your glutes and hamstrings, you're going to come all the way to standing. Inhale. Close the drawer with your butt. And then as you exhale, engage the glutes, engage the hamstrings. Nice long spine, come to stand. Widen your feet if you need to. Inhale, close the drawer. Exhale, come to stand. We're just going to do 4 more here. So this is the work you should feel in your spine and your lower back, sorry, not your lower back, the back of your legs when you're doing those halfway lifts or when you're doing your reverse swan dive. That whole posterior chain is working. 1 more. Now we're going to take this to single leg. So stand on your left leg, take an inhale. Like you're coming into warrior 3. You're going to send that right leg back, gentle bend in the left knee. Take an inhale at the bottom. Exhale, come to standing. Inhale, come into your warrior 3. The weights come down. Exhale, engage the back of the left leg, come to stand. We're going to do 8 more here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take 6 more. Keep a nice strong right leg. Last one. And we'll take it to the right leg. So come back into your warrior 3, send that left leg back, draw the left hip down, right hip up and back, gentle bend in the right knee, strong left leg, toes face down. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, engage the back of the right leg to stand. Inhale, hinge forward, long spine. Exhale, come up. Inhale, come down. Exhale, come up. Inhale it down. Exhale it up. We're going to do 6 more. When I say long spine, I don't mean be really rigid. You want to just keep the natural curves of your spine. So don't try and flatten anywhere. You just don't want to be collapsing and rounding forward, folding your chest in towards your knee. Two more. Last one. Plant both of your feet. Inhale, come into your chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, just like we did with our deadlift, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. And then as you exhale, you're going to step back into your plank pose. Your hands are on your weights. Once again, feet wider is going to make this easier. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, draw the right hip down slightly. Tap the right hand to the left shoulder. Inhale, bring it down. Draw the left hip down slightly as you tap the left hand to right shoulder. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, right. Inhale, plank. Exhale, left. Inhale, plank. Nice neutral spine, keep engaging strongly through the legs. Press energy back through the heels and out through the crown of the head. We're going to do 5 more on each side. Last one, each side. Beautiful. Take one weight out of the way, ground down to your right hand and come into your version of side plank. Now, you have the option to start by dropping your knees so you can get a feel for this. I would suggest that. Your left leg is going to be long. Your left arm is going to reach up and overhead. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, the left leg will lift and the weight will tap the leg. As you inhale, the arm reaches overhead, the leg reaches long. Exhale, lift and tap. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, lift and tap. Your bottom leg is really working as well. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, lift and tap. Inhale, reach long. You can continue just like that for 4 more. Otherwise, see how it feels in your body to try a full plank. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, lift and tap. Don't compromise the alignment of your hips and your shoulders just because you think you want to do a plank. It's actually kind of harder with the knee down. You get a lot more work in that glute. One more. Inhale into your side plank. Exhale, come through center. Shift forward as you inhale. Exhale, chaturanga hover. Inhale back to your plank. Exhale, shift it over to the left. Start by dropping the left knee. Extend the right leg long. As you inhale, that right hand and the weight come overhead. Exhale. Arm touches the thigh as the leg lifts. Inhale, lengthen and tap. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift. One more like this. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to lift. Absolutely feel free to stay there. Otherwise, step that left leg underneath the right. Inhale, reach long. Exhale to lift. Inhale long. Exhale to lift. We've got 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, come back through center. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, back to your plank. And then as you exhale, you're going to set the knees down. You're going to take the weight and you're going to put it behind your right knee. So tuck it in back behind your right knee. Then you're going to squeeze your right heel to your glute so that you're hugging that weight into your body. Set up a neutral spine. Take an inhale. As you exhale, from your glute and hamstring, the spine doesn't move. You're going to do a donkey kick. Inhale, tap the knee to the floor. Exhale, donkey kick. Inhale, tap down. Hips stay even. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Gaze is neutral down to the floor. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Take 4 more. Keep that weight where it is. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're coming into a fire hydrant out to the side. Keep the weight even through the palms. Exhale, take it to the side. Don't let the left hip collapse to the left. Inhale it in. Exhale, fire hydrant. Inhale it in. Exhale, fire hydrant. Inhale it in. 4 more. Last one. And then set it down. From here, you're going to transfer that weight into the left hand. If your weight is a little bit heavy, you're better off doing this without a weight. So I'm probably going to end up ditching my weight because it's a little bit heavy. You're going to reach the right leg back, left fingertips forward. Take an inhale at the bottom. Hips and shoulders stay square to the floor as you exhale. Lift up, spinal balance. Inhale to tap. Exhale, spinal balance. Inhale to tap. 6 more. Keep hugging that left hip in. Holding your spinal balance, take an inhale. As you exhale, curl elbow to knee. Inhale to reach. Exhale to curl. Inhale to reach. Exhale to curl. Inhale to reach. Exhale to curl. 4 more. Last one. Inhale, reaching your spinal balance. Exhale, set it down. Both palms to the floor. Inhale, cow belly breath. Exhale, round. Inhale, cow belly breath. Exhale into your cat. Take that weight, pop it behind the back of your left knee, and then squeeze that left heel into the glute. Take an inhale, right hip is over right knee, spine is neutral as you exhale, donkey kick. Inhale, tap down. Exhale, donkey kick. Inhale, tap down. 6 more. Come back to neutral. As you exhale, fire hydrant. Inhale it down. Don't let the hips twist. Exhale, fire hydrant. Inhale it down. 6 more. Last one. Set it down. Take that weight either out of the way or transfer it into your right hand. Extend the left leg long, the right fingertips long, take an inhale. As you exhale, lift up, spinal balance. Spine stays neutral. Inhale, tap down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to tap. 6 more. Hold in your spinal balance, take an inhale. As you exhale, round, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. 6 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down. Inhale, cow belly breath. Exhale into your cat. Have one of your weights in the center of your mat. Inhale, cow belly breath. Exhale into your cat. Tuck the toes under, lift the knees, press it back, downward facing dog. So we're going to do all one side to start with. So you're going to take the weight in your left hand. The idea is that you keep the weighted hand off the floor as much as you can, but similarly, if that's a word, you're going to keep it down as much as you need to feel stable. So from your downward dog, you're going to inhale, shift forward into plank pose. As you exhale, you're taking that left hand with you, shift back, touch the right toes. Inhale, shift forward, keep it lifted as long as you can. Maybe you don't have to set it down at all. Exhale. Down dog twist. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog twist. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog twist. Keep the weight even between the feet. Inhale, plank. 4 more. Last one. And then you're going to place that left palm down, take the weight into the right hand, take an inhale to prepare. As you exhale, shift it back. Twist right hand to left toes. Inhale, come forward into your plank. Exhale, take it back. Even weight through both feet. Don't let the hips twist. Inhale, come forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, take 4 more. Last one. Set that weight up to the top of your mat. Shift forward, plank pose. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back to plank pose. Exhale, downward dog. Step, walk or float to the top. Make sure both weights are close. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale to fold. Take your weights as you inhale, bend the knees, sink into your chair. Exhale, come to standing. You're going to take the feet a little bit wider than hips distance. Inhale, sink into your chair. As you exhale, you can hold the weights at your shoulders, at your chest, down by your side, wherever feels good. You're going to shift the weight to the left foot. Just tap the right toes behind. It's almost not even necessary to tap the toes down. Inhale, step forward. Exhale like you're stepping into a hovering lunge. Inhale forward. Exhale, step the right foot back. Make sure the left knee faces forward. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, step the left foot back. Engage the right glutes. Inhale, step forward. Keep going, alternating like this. 4 more on each side. Come back into your chair pose. From here, you're going to step the right foot back, come into your crescent lunge. Take the hands down by the sides. As you inhale, you're going to dip the back knee. As you exhale, you're going to straighten both legs, bicep curl. Inhale, sink into your lunge. Exhale, bicep curl. Make sure that front knee keeps tracking forward and lands over the ankle. Inhale it down. Exhale, palms face up as you curl. Inhale down. Exhale, palms up as you curl. We're doing 4 more. From here, you're going to bend into that front knee, hinge the torso forward so that you're in a power lunge. You can drop one of your weights, or you can use it as extra resistance and just hold it there. The inside hand, so your right hand, is going to be rowing. As you exhale, row. Inhale, release. Exhale, row. Inhale, release. This left hand can hold a bicep curl. Exhale, row. Inhale, release. Exhale, row. Inhale, release. We're going to do 6 more. Keep firing the left glute. Spine is neutral. Last one. Plant the right hand down, left hand down. Step it back to plank with your weights in your hands. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Stagger, keep the feet apart. You're going to twist open into a side plank. Inhale. And then as you exhale, come through center, chaturanga. Press up. Inhale. Open up. Side plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, open up, side plank, left arm up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, open up, right arm up. Exhale, chaturanga. We're going to take 2 more on each side. Last one here. Come into one more chaturanga. Press all the way back up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look towards the top. You can step, walk or float. Taking your weights with you. Inhale, come into your halfway lift like a deadlift. Exhale, fold forward. As you inhale, come into your chair pose. Exhale, come to standing. Inhale, come into your chair pose. As you exhale, we're going to take those little floating lunges again. So tap the right foot back, inhale it forward. Exhale, tap left, inhale it forward. Exhale, tap right, inhale it forward. Exhale, tap left, inhale it forward. You have the option to punch one or both arms out as you step the foot back, again depending on your weights. You could also just take one weight in between both hands. We're going to do 4 more on each side. One more each side. Come back to your chair pose. You're going to step your left leg back, drop the arms down. We're in a crescent lunge. Take an inhale, dip the back knee. As you exhale, palms face each other as you curl this time. Inhale, dip the back knee. Exhale, engage the right glute. Knee tracks forward as you stand. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. 4 more. From here, come into your crescent lunge, lean the torso forward into your power lunge. Option to drop the right weight, option to hold your bicep curl. Left arm will row, take an inhale. As you exhale, elbow slides close to the ribs, row. Inhale, release. Exhale to row. Inhale, release. 8 more. Two more. Place the weights down, step back into your plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale into your plank. Exhale, drop the knees. We're going to take shoulder taps like we did in plank, except we're going to do it in bed. So this time what you're going to be looking for is when you lift the arm, the same knee is going to want to drop down towards the floor. So you're trying to keep them the same knee is going to try and lift up away from the floor. So you're trying to draw the same knee down towards the floor so it stays in line with the opposite side. So tuck the toes under, spine stays neutral. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to hover the knees. Draw the right knee down as you tap the right hand to the left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, left hand, right shoulder. Inhale, center. Keep alternating like this, trying to keep your body as stable as possible. We'll do 3 more each side. Set the knees down, untuck the toes, inhale, cow belly breath. Exhale, round it out. Set those weights off to the side. If they're nice and light, you can keep them with you. Otherwise, you're just going to come for a lie down onto your belly without your weights. If you want to, you've got your weights in your hands, your arms are out in a cactus position. Keep the wrists in line with the elbows, don't let the fingers flare up to the sky. Lengthen through the lower back, press the pubic bone down, take an inhale. As you exhale, the head stays down, the elbows and wrists float up into your cactus. Inhale, reach them to the front of the room. Exhale, slide them along a plane of glass back into the cactus. Inhale, set them to the floor. Exhale to lift. Inhale to reach. Exhale to cactus. Inhale it down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, set it down. 3 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale it down. Forehead is still down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, down. 1 more. This time we're going to lift the chest up. So exhale, lift the arms, lift the chest. As you inhale, lift the legs, shoot the arms forward. Exhale, legs come down as you cactus. Inhale, lower the upper body. Exhale, upper body lifts. Inhale, everything lifts, shoot long. Exhale, lower body down, cactus the arms. Inhale to lower. Exhale, upper body. Inhale, Superman. Exhale, lower body down, cactus. Inhale it down. Exhale, upper body. Inhale, Superman. Exhale, just the upper body. Inhale it down. We'll take 2 more like that. And then you're going to press it up and back into your child's pose. Let it all stretch out. Then you're going to round it forward. You're going to cross over the ankles, and we're going to make our way down onto our back. So we're going to start in a neutral spine. Your spine will stay neutral through this whole move. So you've got a little family of ladybugs underneath your lower spine. You don't want to squish them, but you don't want to let them escape. Feet are about hips distance apart. You have the option to have the weights in your hands or completely ditch them. If your weights are in your hands, they're going to be reaching up straight above you. Lengthen the back of the neck, take an inhale. As you exhale, think of the rib cage sliding towards the pelvis, the pelvic floor engages, and that helps to draw you up into a crunch. So I'm not smushing my lower back into the floor. I'm not tucking my tailbone. Everything is neutral. My abs are engaging. My neck is long. Inhale, slowly lower down. Exhale, little baby crunch. Inhale, lower it down. You could take the weights to the thighs as well if that felt better. Exhale, crunch up. Inhale, come down. Harder would be the arms back by the ears and the weights overhead. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, come down. Exhale, crunch up. Inhale, come down. 4 more. Last one. And then set it down. From here, you're going to take one or both of your weights. You're going to float your legs up into tabletop. So now our lower back is pressing into the floor. Our lower ribs are in contact with the floor. You have the option to take one or both of your weights and rest them on your shins. It depends on the shape of your weight and how well they rest on your shins. You're going to take your hands behind your head. Use your hands as a hammock to relax your neck. Take an inhale, the elbows are wide. As you exhale, drop through the pelvic floor. Slide the rib cage towards the hips. Draw the lower belly down. Crunch up. Inhale to lower. Exhale, crunch up. Inhale to lower. My head is just coming along from the right. I'm not leading with my chin. I'm leading with my rib cage sliding towards my pelvis. You have the option to stay like this Otherwise, you're going to exhale, curl up. Send the legs long, keep balancing the weight. Draw it back in. Inhale, come down. Exhale to crunch. Inhale, legs long. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, head lowers. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, legs extend. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, lower. 4 more. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, down. 3 more. Last one. Slowly set it down. Release the weight. Release the legs. You're going to take both of your weights into your hands. You're going to bring your elbows, if it is comfortable on your shoulders, out to 90 degrees. If it's not, your elbows are going to hug in closer towards your body, and that's fine. We're setting up for bridge. The spine will stay in neutral. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to bridge the hips up. Inhale here. Exhale, chest press. Inhale, lower everything down. Now we're going to combine the two at the same time. Exhale, bridge the hips up, chest press. Inhale, lower down. Exhale to press. Inhale, lower down. Exhale to press. Inhale it down. Exhale to press. Inhale it down. 6 more. Keep the weights up and overhead. You're going to bring the inner edges of the feet to touch, and you're going to let the knees come wide so you're in a Baddha Konasana position. Turn the palms to face each other. As you lower the hips, you're going to fly the arms out to the side as you inhale. Arms are nice and long, gentle bend in the elbows. As you exhale, as if you're giving someone a big hug, you're going to bring the arms together as you bring the knees together. Inhale, Supta Baddha Konasana, fly the arms. Exhale, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs, squeeze the pecs. Bring everything together. Inhale, everything comes wide. Exhale, everything to center. Inhale, everything wide. Exhale, everything to center. 6 more. Slowly lower down. We're going to finish off with an ab move. So again, as always, you've got the option for the weight, you've got the option for no weight. You're going to take your legs straight up towards the sky, so our spine is in imprint, lower back is on the floor. You're going to reach your hands up and overhead. We're going to start by just lowering the right leg down as far as you can control. Exhale, bring it to center. Inhale the left leg. Exhale to center. Inhale right. Exhale to center. Inhale left. Exhale to center. You can stay here. Otherwise, right leg, left arm. Inhale lower. Exhale center. Right arm, left leg. Inhale lower. Exhale center. Opposite arm, opposite leg lower. Exhale center. Inhale lower. Exhale center. We'll take 4 more each side. One more each side. Our final challenge, you can stay with what we were just doing, otherwise both arms, both legs. Exhale to center. We've just got 4 more. The last one. Set those weights down, draw the knees in towards the chest, get your rock side to side. Take the arms out to capital T, come into your favourite spinal twist. You can feel free to take a bind with the legs if you want to. And then you're going to take it over towards the other side. From here, you're going to come through center. You're going to make your way into a tabletop position. You're going to step your left, you're going to get your weights out of the way. You're going to step your left leg forward, step your right knee back. You have the option to stay here if this lizard lunge is enough for you. Otherwise, you're going to bend through the right knee, reach the left hand back, and come into the quad stretch. And then slowly release, and you're just going to switch it out, coming through center, taking it to wherever you went to on the first side. And then you're going to slowly release. Take the knees underneath the hips, walk the hands forward, come into a puppy pose. You could also just come into a child's pose. And then if you came into puppy, you're going to walk your hips back to your feet, come into a child's pose, thread the right arm underneath the left, thread the needle. Reach the right hand forward, thread the left arm under, coming in to thread the needle on the other side. And then reach the arms forward. You have the option to finish up here in a child's pose if that feels good for you. Otherwise, you can slowly make yourself up into a seated position, or you can roll onto your back. Take any other stretches you feel like you need to in your body. When you're ready, you're going to turn the palms up towards the sky or bring them alongside the body. Take a nice deep inhale in through your nose. And then a big open mouth exhale. Please stay here for as long as what serves you today. Today, as you go forward, may you have strength and conviction in your thoughts, sincerity in your words, and a lightness in the heart. Namaste.